Gonna reflect again tonight. April 25th, I believe. Sunday evening. Reflect. Reflect on family. Reflect on family. And what I saw tonight. What I was part of tonight. That prompted this reflection. Brought on some memories, some happy memories, but also sadness because of the loss of it all. The loss of it all initially because I was a pathetic man. Lousy husband and father. Now when I say that, that's my personal reflection in the sphere of influence that I was living in and amongst my peers. And I don't beat myself up anymore for it. But those are the terms I use for myself. In the big scheme of things, as far as the extreme of what's in our world, what's in our country that classifies you as a good man, husband and father, and a terrible bad husband, father, I was still better than average. Raised our kids right, loved them, homeschooled them. They're all four of them are great members of society. But there was just a lot of stuff that had to get filtered through my anger and pride and selfishness. But wasn't the husband and father I should have been, and initially I lost that. Now, using that as a kick in the dick to wake me up after a couple of years, really I just had to start working on myself and realizing I am the reason for all the failings in my family. As the leader of my home, I'm coming to grips that I was a selfish, angry, prideful man, and I had to change, whether I got my wife and kids back or not. I had to change. And so of the next 2 to 6 years, there was definite growth. That's not what this video is about, but just to say that no matter how much you own up to your mistakes as a man, you forgive yourself, you forgive others, you go through the processes, you do whatever you do to transform your life and become the man you're supposed to be, and you do become that man, that's no guarantee that she's coming back, that your kids are going to forgive you. And you can't worry about that. You've got to do your part. Do right, leave the consequences up to God. So that's where I am. And long story short, never come back. Never came back. 10.5 years. Off again, on again. You know, with my kids, they cut me off sometimes. They let me back in sometimes. But I'm at that point now, they've done it again, where I'm just not going to play that game anymore. So All that to say that, yeah, I'm alone. I'm looking for another woman, looking to get married, and all of that's new to me. And like I told you before, I'm very vulnerable in these things, and there's a certain level of me that's willing to have some sexual encounters, with women while I figure this out, and totally out of the realm of possibilities that was ever going to be a part of my life, but that's where I am. But I still love God, and more than loving God, I fear God. And I've told God, listen, this is where I am, and I'm tired of waiting. You're going to have to stop it. You're going to have to protect me from it, because I'm willing. And so far, nothing's happened. But reflection on family, what I saw tonight. Was just a friend of mine starting over with another woman and a couple of her kids and the kid he's got right now with him. And just sitting outside by a fire, cooking out, watching the kids run around and play, and watching the mom and her daughter, 17-year-old daughter, just tackling it up most of the night, just having fun with each other, laughing and rolling around, and just me being a part of that. And I told my buddy, I'm enjoying, he was making fun of them and saying they're nuts and whatnot. I said, yeah, but man, it's good to watch them laugh. Just have a good time. And I told him that it's just got me fighting back some sadness too, because I would just love to see my family back together again around a campfire, camping, fishing, roasting marshmallows, just enjoying each other's company, laughing and carrying on. And one of those rare moments when my wife would just get into uncontrollable laughter, and how we would just all get to rolling. Those are the things you miss. So I believe this for a long time. I believe it more and more the older I get, that there's nothing more important on this planet than your family. Now, for all you super spiritual ones that are come right back and say, oh no, the most important thing is your relationship with God, that goes without saying. If you are so spiritually weak that you feel you have to say that all the time, you're not where you need to be. That's a given. That's for eternity. That's for a soul saved and going to heaven. We're talking about life right now on this planet. There's nothing more important than your relationship with your family, your wife and kids. Your wife, number one. Your husband, number one, without question. Kids know it. Everybody knows it. Wife and husband, number one relationship. Kids do never supersede that. Parents never supersede that. And I'm not saying that right. Supersede that. And once that is established, the kids feel safe and secure and confident, and you build a strong relationship around that. It's the most beautiful thing on this planet. So don't take it for granted. You're being a jabroni now, you're an idiot now. Wake up. You can reach out to us, 970-404-7165. faithfulman513@gmail. We can help you through some things, but at the very least, keep watching all these free videos and help you get to where you need to be the man you need to be, to have the life God wants you to have on this planet. Until we meet again, keep your eyes on Him.